she's my teacher class until Darshan comes. Okay, so you guys have to give her the full cooperation that you do Darshan also. She's not as strict, but you have to cooperate, okay?
So you get a bit of relief today?
Just a bit.
Just only a little
He's
bit.
actually next door.
She's good at listening to you anyways, right?
So how's everybody today? No Christmas preparations? No holiday plans? No holiday plans? What are your holiday plans?
There's no class next week.
I don't know. Sure. So you all in your I'm not sure. Okay, even I can't hear what I'm saying.
Guys,
Maybe we
please.
can be a little bit quiet here. Can we? Okay. So I was asking if everybody made a list to your parents, asking what you want. No? No holiday plans then? You have a plan? What is it?
I'm going to be a host for
Oh, it's a lot of get-togethers? That's nice. Yeah? Sorry? Next week? No, I don't think so. We'll just Oh yeah? We'll confirm. I thought we will have. I don't think we will. We'll sit. Okay? I don't know. I haven't been talking. Okay, how many of you know the month of Margary? Quite a few. Okay, what is the month of Margary? Are you aware that it's a Tamil month? Okay, what is this month? Do you know where it falls? It's only December? Okay, so it's mid-December to mid-Jan. So which means we are already in the month of Margary, right? Okay, anybody knows why it is an important month for us?
We sing wake-up song.
Yes. Why do we sing wake-up songs? Yes. So what is this time for the gods? What is this month for the gods? Yeah. Morning. Morning. It's a morning for the gods. Okay? So that's why it's important to us, because when it is morning for them, we believe that singing in praise of the God and praying to the God will keep us close to God, right? Now there's one more reason why we do it in the month of Margary. What is this December-Jan month all around the world? I know it's snowing here. How about everywhere else?
In the equator, there's no snow.
There is no snow. Okay.
Well, there's Christmas and there's New Year.
Okay, there is Christmas and there is New Year.
And there's Hanukkah.
And there is Okay. Okay. So how was the day? Are the days longer or the daytime shorter? The daytime is shorter because it gets dark quicker, right? Even in the morning it's pretty dark, and in the evening also it gets dark quickly. So then it's not as cold as here, but other parts of the world they do feel a little bit cold. It's not cold, but it may be a little bit cool, right? And for people who live in tropical countries, in hot countries, that is like still cold for them. I know when I used to live in India, early morning when people leave home, they still have like scarves and have a hat and stuff like that. At that time, they felt it was, I also thought it was cold. But after living here for so long, now when I go back, I don't think it's that cold. But even being here, it gets cold. Not to this extreme, but to some extent it does get cold.
But also in some countries it's rainfall at that time.
Yeah, rain falling at that time. So what this month all over the world, like especially in India, Sri Lanka, means it's dark, days are short, and it's a little bit chilly. Now that's one main reason why this Margazhi month, we pray to God and we wake up early to make sure that we pray. Now, it's very easy when it's dark and it's cold to sleep in the bed. How many of you like to wake up so early in the cold days? I think all of you are lying. Really? Okay, I think I should ask your parents about it.
You are my parents.
Okay, so then usually the tendency is that when it's a cold month like this and it's dark and it's damp, people tend to like sleep in a bit, right? So
Yeah.
that what happens with that is it becomes a habit to sleep like that late, and then what creeps in when it becomes a habit? When you tend to sleep in late, you go to bed early, what happens then? You become lazy, right? So to avoid all that, and the other thing with that is like when it's cold like this and dark like this, people hardly come out of their houses, right? You can see like in the summer there's so many people playing in the park, on the streets, walking and everything. But at the same time when it's winter, how many of us are out by walk or by foot?
10.
Yeah, you can literally count. You're right, you can literally count.
10.
So what people do, they tend to like keep indoors, like stay inside the
That
houses.
means Toronto's population is 10.
Okay, is everybody listening?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
There's a kid.
So that is why one reason is it's early morning for the God, so we tend to pray more. And the other reason being that it's a cold month, we should not be like staying in and become lazy. That's another reason why we make it a point to wake up early and we pray. Now talking about this prayer, there is a work written by Andal way back in the 6th centuries, even much later, like 8th, 9th century. And the work is called Tiruppagai. It's a collection of 30 poems. Has anybody heard that name before? Paper? Yes. Do you have that paper with you? The one that she has? Anybody has Tiruppagai paper? How many of you have it? You have it. Okay, why don't we do one thing then? Why don't we switch people so you can share it until we get the paper?
Where did he come from?
You have it? No. Can you move here so this whole room can share your paper? You? That's okay. Okay. Tiruppagai. You can sit in the center there. Okay, and who else have it? Okay, then you can also you can share it with her too. You just move closer to her. And you first, 3 of you don't have it, right? You can move closer to her. And who else? You have it too, right? Then I would like you to come here. Anybody else in this corner? Do you have Tiruppagai? Jordan, then here. Yeah. So that you can be on the Any of the girls here? Do you have? Anyone else has a sheet here? Yeah, you move back. Okay, you come over and you can move there. You can sit with them. And yeah, the reason you're sitting there is we have to show your paper, right? So everybody can see it.
Hey guys, Upright, please. Oh, very well done. Thank you so much.
You have it? Okay. Anybody else have the Silpa paper here? We did this last year. Okay, that's okay. So Tirupavai is a collection of 30 poems. And this month of Margazhi, each day, each poem is sung, like each song, like 1 to 30. Like the first day, song number 1 is sung in front of the God, and it's in praise of Krishna, Narayana. Okay? And so each day, each song is sung, and the 30th day will be all the songs together, or will be the 30th song. And what these songs talk about is, you all have heard Krishna, right? The name Krishna.
Yeah.
You know where he grew up?
Yeah.
Where did he grow up?
In the jails.
He was born in a jail cell, yes. Where did he grow up? Gokul. Okay. That's actually a place where all the cowherds live, right? They graze cows, they have milk and buttermilk and butter and ghee.
The king killed 7 of the babies.
Yes.
Because
So that's
this theory is like voice in the sky that said they ate babies.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
Yes.
right? Because of his not brother, sister, right? That will kill him.
Everybody has the paper? Okay. For the time being, why don't you share this paper here? Can I have this and we'll get more papers. Okay. So this 30 song, it talks about a verb called Pavai Nondu. Okay. Pavai means like young girls. Nonbu is a verb. Nonbu means it's about like a religious thing that all the young girls observe together in a group.
How come it says cowherd?
Cowherd.
Girl.
Hmm?
It says cowherd girls.
Yes, the cowherd girls means in Vrindavan, in Gokulam, those are the girls that those are the families that live. They raise their cows and they make milk, and that's what they trade with other families and other group of people, because they are like settlements. There is one place where all these farmers live, and their main work is like they go to the farm and they do cultivation and they bring grains. And there's another settlement where all these people that graze cows, that raise cow and have milk and butter and everything ready for them. So they ultimately like they go and sell these butter or milk or buttermilk, whatever, like ghee. And ghee is like boiled clarified butter, which means you boil the butter to some point and then it changes its state, and that becomes ghee. That is like an oil, and it's fattening, very fattening, right? So then they trade these grains to this butter products or milk products. They are like different settlements. So when I say cowherd girls means it's a settlement where all these cowherd people live. All these days.
It sounds like a tsunami.
It sounds like tsunami? No. Okay.
They know like a tsunami of girls like, I'm cowherd.
Okay. Okay, so let's come back to the bow here, okay? So then it typically, the very first song starts with the praise of the early morning of Margazhi, the very month of Margazhi and the morning time of Margazhi month. And here, the poet, that is who wrote this poem, she is like a leader of those girls. She is the one who leads them. She goes and wakes up, she goes to each house where her friends live. Like you have like a couple of neighborhood, yes. You have your classmates living in the neighborhood. You have like some other friends living 2 streets away. like that. She also has like a group of friends that she plays around with, she does chores with. So she wakes up early in the morning and she goes to each of the houses and she wakes up the other girls. And together, in those days they were not like separate houses with bathrooms and like attached baths and stuff like that. People used to like go to the riverside or the lake or ponds. Usually it's not the lake, but usually the riverside where they go take a bath and they wash up all their clothes and everything.
But it was clean.
Yes. No, now it's not clean. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, at that time probably it was cleaner. It was less people too, right? So then that's how they start their mornings. They go, they take a bath, and then they go to the temple. They offer prayers. They take flowers and everything with them, and then they offer prayers, and then they wash up all. Everything is done, and then they start their day with all other chores. So this, for this Pavai Nondu, it's all young girls. So she goes and wakes up all her other friends, and then together as a group, it's early in the morning they go. Together as a group, they go to the waterfront and they have a nice bath, and then they pluck flowers and they make garlands and everything. Now, why is this bathing so important in the morning? You keep clean? Yeah, that's good. So this taking bath is actually, it does make you more fresh and it keeps your mind alert, and it also means that it's a way of purification of your heart and your mind and your body, because when you have like fresh cold water falling in your body, then you wake up, and that awakening thing is very important, because when you wake up like with fresh water and everything, your mind and body both are clear. When you have you know what you have to do, it makes you more efficient to work towards whatever you want to do. How many of you feel that way when you get up in the morning, when you just get up from bed and go brush your teeth and put on your uniform? Do you feel brisk at all? Or when you put the water on your face, do you feel brisk? The water, right? That awakens your mind. Okay, so all these girls get together, they have a bath, and then as they go, this whole Krishna song is like one by one they wake up each other and they try to form a group. Now songs 1 to 15 talks about all these girls trying to wake up each other and go to the waterfront, and it talks about their rituals of taking bath and everything. Now 16 to 30 is a song after they wake up, they go to Krishna's house and wake him up. What's going on here? You waiting for the paper?
This is your introduction, right?
Sorry?
That's the introduction book.
That's the introduction. Okay.
I'll get the song printed too, right?
Yeah. You can put it in the Thank you.
Anybody didn't print out the Tirupaaru from the website? Did you have your copy? Anyone didn't have the Tirupaaru, not Tirupaaru, Tirupaaru from the website? How many of you need copies?
Okay, in order to pray to God, first of all, it's important for us to awake and be alert. And either I talk or you all talk. What works here? Are you sure? Yes. You both? What about you both? Haven't made a decision yet? Yeah.
When you say talking, it's talking about something else, and talking about it.
Talking about it. Okay.
Yes, so I start talking something. Oh, go ahead.
Even in habits.
Okay, so where were we? Songs 1 to 15, okay? Songs 1 to 15 is about them waking up and going to going to Krishna's house to wake him up. Waking up here is so important because when they wake up, they become alert towards the presence of God. Now, is that enough to get God's grace? Just that you are aware of God, is that enough? Come on. What else do you need? Sorry, again, become louder. God should be aware of you, yes. So, Psalms 16 to 30, how do you make God to be aware of you? Praying. Praying in your house or praying in the temple? Praying in front of the God? Where? Praying anywhere there is God. Okay.
Right, so we're gonna pray at the No, yeah, God's in everywhere.
God is there everywhere. Then why do we have to go to temples?
You have to pray for the king. Because in the temple there's a offering for it.
Yes.
And we're at home, it says the Lord of the soul.
Yes. Because in a temple, you are more, when you all assemble together with same thoughts, with the same idea of praying and everything, your prayer will become more powerful. And then you're able to concentrate in one point and pray. That's the importance of temple. You stay at home, for a minute you might pray and the next minute you'll be thinking, oh, it shows me to start, you have to go and go and pray. Like I would be thinking, oh, it's time for me to go and cook. But when I go out to the temple, I don't think of any of those things. Because our situation is different in the temple, right? Our surroundings are different. Everything there only reminds us about God, right? So then, the songs 16 to 30 sings about waking up of Krishna, so that he could wake up and raise the devotees who have visited him to his house. Here, his house is like the temple.
When you said that there's God everywhere, you have to pray to that poster right there.
Yeah, you can pray to the poster right there, yes. How long can you be watching the wall here and pray? And how many times can you do that?
It's like you have the air everywhere, right? Alright? It's like you have air everywhere, right? But when you want to inflate the tire, you have to put the air pump. You don't have the inflate the tire from the air everywhere. Like that. The ball is everywhere. But certain places you go and physically have to increase.
Okay, so that's why Psalm 16 to 30 talks about God waking up and presenting himself in front of the devotees or giving them his grace and their wish is being fulfilled, right? Now, there's another thing that's important. Why Andal herself just cannot go and take a bath and go and pray? Why is she having all these girls to go with her? Why is she asking all the friends to go with her? Yes.
Also, we want help.
Yes, any activity that's done in a group has more power, and it makes your willpower, it also gets your willpower to become stronger, because when you make a commitment to one of your friends, you try to do it just because you made that commitment to your friend. But if you just say in your mind, oh, tomorrow I'm waking up at 6 and I'm going to do this, does it always work? Sometimes. It increases your determination when you have a commitment with friends or your parents or somebody that you make a commitment, you're meeting at this place at this time. You always try to make that work rather than just planning for yourself, right? So that is why it's very important when we do something, especially a thing like a prayer, something so powerful, when we do it in a group, it is even more powerful and it makes us more determined about what we are doing. Okay, group, does that mean any kind of group we pick and choose, or is it like we have to see that they are the same kind of people that we want to be with? Same, like-minded people is very important, who are equally devoted and who have equal cause and who think like you. You can't make a plan with somebody whom you know very well that they won't wake up until like 10 o'clock and they don't care about what. Can you make a plan with them?
No.
Yeah, that's why half the time when you have your group projects, you have like lagging, somebody pulling here, somebody pulling there, and then it takes a lot of effort to do your projects, right? You share your works, you have your group project, how difficult it is to get that getting achieved. Is it easy? Is it difficult? It's difficult because there's all different kind of people. So what this encourages is you work together with all kinds of people to get this done.
Only one person. That would be challenging.
Yes. So that is why she tries to wake up everybody who is like her and they all get together so that their determination is strong, their conviction is strong towards what they want to do, and so the end achievement, their achievement gets even more stronger. When you do that every day, their bonding gets stronger. The bonding towards God, the bonding between them gets stronger. And they have better chance of succeeding in what they want. And here, what do they want? Wait a minute. I think just me and me we are talking. How could everybody else? No, I want somebody else to answer this. Okay, you tell me. I tell you tell me. Sorry? I didn't hear you.
They want to get God's blessings.
Yes, they want to get God's blessing. Okay, so that was their aim and that's what they all are working together. So that is why it's important to work together. Now, one of you can come here and read the first paragraph of the note. This is what I have spoken about. Somebody different. Yeah.
Tiru Kavi is a collection of 30 songs written by Andal celebrating the vow of Nadi, observed by the Tamil girls in praise of Lord Krishna. This is observed in the month of Markavati, December to January, by young girls who get together early morning and have a bath in the water tub and offer prayers to Krishna while going to work in his house to wake him up so he will grace them with his love and justice. Song 1 to 20 describe the vow of the girls of Gopas, waking up each other to get ready. Song 16 to 30 explains the Gopas moving from an outer world to the inner world of Krishna. So these songs transform our external connection to the interior of our heart and seeing Krishna in the center of the heart. The first song is sung on the first day of Markavati, the second on the second day, and the goals are until song number 3.
Can you read the second paragraph? Come here then, so everybody can hear, right?
Louder.
Come here. It's okay, come here. At least come here then. But make sure everybody is able to hear you. That's why you're reading it, right?
And also it's a practice. You have to do it as you
Yeah. It's just a practice. It's okay. It's only us. Don't be shy. Wait. It's okay, come.
You're going to teach other kids soon, so you need to explain yourself.
Come. Can everybody hear? Did you eat? Did you? Okay.
The song is the first one and it begins with the video of Martin because it is very important to Krishna as his name is Bhagavad Gita that he is the most suffering mindfully and also like mindfully and also like mindfully he is really hot on our people. This song points out that although it is very pleasant to pray, it is equally pleasant to do it and to love someone people. It is obvious that any activity that has to do with it is not determined
Very good. See? Who wants to read the third paragraph? Oh, now I see lots of hands. But it's the same people. I want somebody new here again. See, I come after a month and I'm seeing the same people going on with their hands. Kalyani. Who Kalyani here? Okay, why don't you come? What's your name? Can you read the third paragraph? Come here, come in the front. 11. Nice.
The word Hare literally means Lord, but it can also mean spiritual decoration because in the Narayana comes from Sanskrit.
Narayana. Yes.
Comes from Sanskrit word Narayana. Narayana means living and Ananda refers to a law or justice. The Narayana is also way
Okay. Thank you. Good job. Okay, what are we reading in the third paragraph? What is it about? Can anybody explain? Okay, you go ahead. Can you speak a little bit louder, Kana? Sorry? Yeah, the way and the goal. It's a combination of two words, Nara and Ayana. So that is Narayana, right? And it means the way, and that is that Narayana himself is the goal, and he himself is the way to achieve that goal. So in her first song, like there are so many different, like Krishna is one name, Narayana is one name, Vasudeva is one name. There's so many different names that Narayana has. But she calls him with the very word Narayana because that brings out what they want. That is the very goal, what they want is there, and that is why they are making this vow. So that's what she's trying to bring in the very first song. Then whoever reads it knows why they are doing this and what is the goal.
That's a special name. That name itself is mantra too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a mantra for Vishnu, the Narayana.
Who can read the last paragraph here? Do I have to choose? Can somebody else come up? Okay, you come in. What's your name?
Ashika.
Ashika.
Tirupavai Elchi is written by Manika Vasudev and is a collection of 10 songs. Given is
Yeah. It's okay. Next week, say so.
That's okay. Is a song is
No, I didn't put the important.
Tirupavai.
Tirupavai.
Oh, who has a copy of Tirupavai?
Yeah, it's okay. We'll,
Last year we had Tirupavai. No? This is Tirupavai. I will pass you bring the copy. Keep bringing the copy.
Oh.
No, just do the walking. It's just do the walking. It's not the
Tirupavai, you have, yeah? Yes, a copy. He has, yeah. It's on the website, you have to print it before you come. This week, just go for it and go there, and all the materials are there. You have to print out and bring it, okay? So there is one person having that copy. Can you go and read that?
Yeah. Who can read?
Tirupavai.
Tirupavai.
Should we put it up? Do you have internet?
On internet, I think. We don't know what it is.
I have a question.
Yeah, both are wake-up songs. Tirupavai is about Shiva. One is Tirupavai is about Krishna, Vishnu.
Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah, then stop it.
So who wants to read the first song here, Tirupavai?
I thought we were going to
No, we are going to go to the song now.
so we were almost done.
Yeah, that's it. These are the notes. We are going to the song now. Who wants to read it?
Is it the meaning? Is it the meaning or the actual song?
The actual song. You can either read it in English or you can read it in Tamil.
Volunteer.
You want to read? Okay. Come
You
here.
want me next? I'll make sure you. You have to.
We have the song? Oh, good. Okay. Can you remember? Correct.
Mathalinga நன்னாளால் நீராட போதுவினோ நேரிழையீர் சீர் மிகும் ஆய்ப்பாடி செல்வர் சிறுமிகாள் கூர்வேர் தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன் ஏராந்த கண்ணி யசோதை இளஞ்சிங்கம் கார்மென்னி செங்கன் கதிர்மதியன் போல் முகத்தான் நாராயணே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோர் புகழ் படித்தோர்
Shall we repeat the song? Okay, line by line we are going to repeat it, okay? Good, very good. Thank you, ma'am. மார்கழி திங்கள் மதி நிறைந்த நன்னாளால் நீராட போதுமினோ நேரிழையில் சீர்மல்கும் ஆய்ப்பாடி செல்வ சிறுமீர்கள் கூர்வே கொடுந்தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன் ஏராந்த கண்ணி யசோதை இளம் சிங்கம் கார்மேனி செங்கன் கதிர்மதியம் போர்முகத்தான் நாராயணனே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோர் புகழ படிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Shall we repeat it again? No? Oh. Maybe? Okay, then I think we have a purpose in this class, right? Do we have a choice here?
Yes.
Really?
A choice.
Democracy.
Not in a class. Even for democracy to work, you have to know what is right and wrong, even before you make the choice, right? And that comes from learning.
It's a free country.
Yeah. Okay. மார்கழி திங்கள் மதி நிறைந்த நன்னாளால் நீராட போதுமினோ நேரிழையே சீர்மல்கும் ஆய்ப்பாடி செல்வ சிறுமீர்கள் கூர்வேர் கொடுந்தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன் ஏராந்த கண்ணி யசோதை இளம் சிங்கம் கார்மேனி செங்கன் கதிர்மதியும் போர்முகத்தான் நாராயணனே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோர் புகழ படிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Can we combine the words now? Is it easy? Can we do like one line at a time?
Yes.
Can we try that?
Yes.
We try it?
Say it one by one.
Yeah, I like that.
Everybody say it louder with the meaning, okay? If you don't, I'll make you stand up and say the whole thing by yourself.
Okay. மார்கழி திங்கள் மதி நிறைந்த நன்னாளால் நீராட போதுமினோ நேரிழையே. No, that is the whole right. நீராட போதுமினோ நேரிழையே. நீராட போதுமினோ நேரிழையே. நீராட போதுவே நேரிழையே சீர்மல்கும் ஆய்பாடி செல்வ சிறுமீர்கள் சீர்மல்கும் ஆய்பாடி செல்வ சிறுமீர்கள் கூர்வேர் கொடுந்தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன் கூர்வேர் கொடுந்தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன்
நந்தகோபன் குமரன்
ஏரார்ந்த கண்ணி யசோதை இளம் சிங்கம் ஏரார்ந்த கண்ணி யசோதை இளம் சிங்கம்
ஏராள கண்ணி யசோதை இளம் சிங்கம்
கார்மேனி செங்கன்
கார்மேனி சங்கர்
கதிர்மதியம் போல் முகத்தான்
கதிர்மதியும் போர் முகத்தால்
நாராயணனே நமக்கே வரை தருவான்
நாராயணனே நமக்கு பறை தருவான்
பாரோர் புகழ படிந்தேலோர் என்பாவாய்
பாரோர் புகழ படிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
Who wants to read it so others can repeat? Okay. You can come here. Come forward. Good one. Yeah. Sure.
மார்கழி திங்கள்
மார்கழி திங்கள்
மணி நிறைந்த நன்னாள்
மதி நிறைந்த நன்னாள்
வீரர்கள்
நீராட
ஒரு வீட்போதும்
நேரிழையில் நீராட போதுமினோ நேரிழையில்
நீராட போதுமே போதுமினோ
நீர்வர்க்கும் ஆய்ப்பாடி
சிறுமியர்கள்
சீர்மல்கும்
கொடுந்தொழிலன்
கொடுந்தொழிலன்
நந்தகோபன் குமரன் கொடுந்தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன்
ஏராண்டு
யசோதை இளம் சிங்கம்
கார்மி மீனி செங்கன் கதிர்மதியும் போல் முகத்தான்
கார்மேனி சிங்கன் கதிர்மதியம் போல் முகத்தான்
நாராயணி நமக்கு தருவான் பாரோர் சூழ
பாரோர் புகழ பணிவேலோர் என்பாவாய் படிந்தேலோர் என்பாவாய். Okay. Who wants to read the translation here? You know that there is a translation, right? Yes, you go ahead. Yes, in English. Yes, in English. Can you come forward then? Yes. See, that looks better.
The full moon day is the month of Margary is here. What an
Auspicious,
auspicious day it is. Oh dear,
ornamented,
girls, truly are in
Vrindavana, thriving Vrindavana.
Lord with you. Come along with us and go brave. Come along if you go desire.
So
So.
desire.
Narayana, the son of
Nandagopa,
whose sharp spear is always ready to cruel.
ready and cruel.
The young lion of
Yashoda,
Yashoda, whose eyes are full of love, with dark body, red eyes, face like sun and moon. Narayana alone will give us the salvation. Join us so that the people of the world will celebrate.
Thank you. So what is the first line here? The full moon day in the month of Margary is here. Madi is moon. We have a glossary at the back, then you can look at the list of words. Okay? Who wants to read the glossary here? Who wants to read the words and the meaning? You also. Somebody else.
Somebody from this row.
Yes. Yes, you come.
Louder.
Yeah, louder. You come to the front. Good.
Margary Timber, the month of Margary, December to January. Madi
Nirainder. Nalnar.
Nalnar, a special day.
Auspicious day, which is like a good day to begin.
Neerada day, those of you who desire to go.
For the Mino.
For the minnow, let us go.
Nerayi. Mirai means ornaments.
Who you are adorned with jewels, wealth, glory.
Silver glory.
Malcolm, full of.
That is filled with, full of.
Apadi,
Party is Brindavana.
Selva,
Prosperous.
See Ramalka, oh young girl.
Sirumirgar. Sirumir. Sirumir is young boys. Sirumir is young girls. Korve.
Shakespeare, Kodan
Kodundorila.
Taliya, cruel be to those who harm Krishna, Nanda Gopal, in the Gopal Krishna's father and she for the cowherd sons. Kumaran,
Son. Young son.
Elanda Kani, Iranga Kani, eyes full of beauty,
Yashodai.
Yoshada, Krishna's mother, Elam Sindhu, lion cub, hair money, Karmini, with a body that is dark,
Sengan.
red eyes,
Kadir.
sun,
Madhyam is moon.
four, white, Mugandan,
Muhattam.
with a face, Narayana, who himself, Narayana alone to us Namake to us indeed, God is the salvation. Karavan were there, Karavan, that the people of the world, Kuga was separate praise,
Padindu.
Follow their law involved in our Nanda or vow.
Thank you, Dan. Very good. So the first line starts with the praise of the first day of the month of Margari, right? She says it's a full moon day and it's a month of Margari. It's already here. And then what is she saying? It's a nice day. It's a good day to begin something as pure as this vow that we are going to do. And what is the third line talking about? Whom is he referring to? Krishna. Who was the third line talking about? You can read the, look at the translation, you don't have to read the original. The cowherd girls, they are called gopis, they are her friends, right? So she's addressing them, and how are they? They are adorned with beautiful jewelry. They are wearing lots of jewelry. And then it says, come along, let us go pray. Come along if you desire. If you have the desire, see, to pray to God, first of all, what we need is a desire in our heart. That we have to go and we have to pray. That it's that desire that makes us to act upon, right? So that's why it's very important, she says, people who have the desire, please come and join me. So the very first thing, even before you act on, even before you go to pray, you should have in your heart, you should have that desire to go and pray. So that's why she's saying, if you desire, come and join me. Narayana, the son of Nandagopa, right? Krishna's father, Nandagopa. Then she says, whose sharp spear is always ready and cruel. Why is it always ready and cruel? He has a spear. He is the chief of the cowboys. Why does he have a spear that is so cruel and so sharp? Same people. I want different people. Yes, you know. Whom are they going to harm and who is going to harm? Yeah, you're right. For harm, if somebody is doing some harm. What is he? He is a chieftain, right, of that Vrindavana. So he has to protect his people, and also he is given the duty of protecting Krishna. So his spear is cruel and it's always ready for those enemies that will bring any harm to Krishna or to the kingdom. And it's cruel because he sees no mercy and he makes no mercy towards any of his enemies. That's why his spear is so sharp and it's always ready to pounce. And then what is the next line? The young lion of Yashoda, whose eyes are so full of love. Here, who's the young lion of Yashoda? Krishna. Krishna is the young lion of Yashoda, whom she adores. Right? And then with dark body, red eyes, face like the sun and moon. What is the color of Krishna? Blue, yes, dark blue. That's why it says Karmeni. Kar is for like dark, cloudy color. It means rain clouds. Have you seen it? They don't know. Okay, it's in pictures, yes. Narayana alone will give us a salvation. That is the parai. Parai is the drum, which means the salvation that they are seeking for. Okay? And the next line is, join us so that the people of the world will celebrate the presence of Krishna and will rejoice and sing in praise of him. Who wants to read this again? Thank you.
The full moon day of the month of Margari is here. What an auspicious day it is. Oh dear ornamented girls, thriving in Vrindavan, filled with prosperity, come along, let us go bathe. Come along if your soul desires. Narayana, the son of Nandagopa, whose sharp ear is always ready and cruel, the young lion of Yashoda, his eyes are so full of love, with dark body, red eyes, face like the sun, and moon. Narayana alone will give us the salvation. Join us so that people of the world will salvate.
Very good.
Who is Nandagopa?
Narayana's father.
Krishna's father. Right? That's why. That's it. Narayana is what do you call it? The name. Right. Who is Yashoda? Yes?
Krishna.
Mother. Krishna's mother's name is Yashoda. That's why he says the young lion of Yashoda, the son of Nandagopa. Okay. Vrindavana and Kokulam. These are the two places Krishna used to grow up. Okay. They were first in Kokulam,
Yeah.
then they shifted to Vrindavan because of fear of Kamsa, the king of Madura in North India. Yeah, later on.
Yeah, that's later on. When he was
But
small, when he was just born. Comes
It's
up
like a
with-
similar story as Jesus Christ at the same time.
Yeah.
The king, Hamsa, what do you call it? He was afraid. He got a prophecy that his own nephew will kill him one day. So he put his own sister and her husband into the prison. And they got 8 children. Krishna was the 8th son. But all the children he killed. So this 8th one, miraculously, by the time Krishna was born, the hand chains were open, and then the doors were open, the jail guards were sleeping. Then the father of the baby took that son and he walked all the way to Kokulam, where he left the son with Nandagopa. Nandagopa actually was like a foster parent.
Yeah, foster parent. Nandagopa.
And then he was there.
Yeah.
But why did he take the daughter? He was gonna die.
Because the daughter, he thought it's because the female child, the Kamsa is what do you call it?
Parent.
No, the daughter didn't die. Because the God said that it was going to be a saint. And then God told him.
It was what do you call it? It was Amsa Avatar Shakti Durga.
Yes.
Didn't he go through a river?
So that was Krishna's story.
Didn't he go through a
So where are all the girls going here? Wait, let me see. Yeah, I'm somebody from here taken. Yes. To bathe and then to go to Krishna's house. So that is, they are going out to do their outer chores, like the world that is like the outside. From there, they're going, they're having a bath, they're purifying themselves, their body, their mind, and they're conditioning their mind to pray, to praise, to sing in praise of Krishna. And then where they're going, they are moving towards his house. That is the inner of their heart. They are trying to mingle that heart with Krishna's heart. They are like trying to become one with Krishna. That is why they are going towards the inside of Krishna's house. They are not going anywhere outside to pray. They are going to his house. The main song, after the 15th song, the 16th one, they go to his doorstep, to the entrance, where they are trying and seeking an entrance with God. Yeah.
Did they know Krishna was God when he was little?
Yes. They knew. Krishna was always manifesting that he is an avatar of God throughout his
That's why it
different-
says here, Narayanane Namakke Parayarava. Parai means salvation, spiritual liberation. They knew that he is capable of giving the spiritual liberation.
How did they say
That they are fortunate.
Because there were so many miracles happening around even when he was a baby, and he was able to do so many things. And they heard so many prophecies. Unlike Rama, Krishna, right from the beginning, he was always manifesting that he is an avatar of Narayana, Vishnu.
Didn't appear to Vishnu, and then he went with the dad with me, like, the and stuff, and then like get close, and then close.
Yeah, when he was taking the baby, yes, on his head, yes, in a basket. Yes.
Somehow, where Vishnu is serpent and
Yeah,
lion,
they protect Vishnu's yes. Yes.
Krishna looks
Sorry, Krishna? Who is that one? Yeah, me. That's why he said that, right, if you keep on, if you read any of Krishna's stories, you will know, right, from when he was a baby, he was like doing so many miracles. He was like fighting angels, even as a small kid. He knew so many things that other people didn't know. வேற ஏதாவது சொல்லணும்.
அவனுக்கு டிவி பார்த்தாங்கன்னா போயிட்டு
படிக்க சொன்னேன், ஆனால் இவோ படிச்சா word by word.
So what's the Krishna's features described in this song? How does he look like? Yes? Is blue. He is blue say, his song says. Kamini. Kam means dark as a raining cloud.
Rainy cloud.
Raining cloud.
What is the color of a raining
cloud?
cloud?
Dark.
Black.
Okay.
Gray, yes.
Great Kamini. Okay. What's the other description? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah? Red eyes. What is this red eyes? It is not a dark red eye. It's sort of a pinky thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's like pink eye.
But it's not infectious pink eye.
Yeah.
As per the description of the beauty text, okay, the eye, the sclera part, the white part, should be, what do you call, very pale white. It should be slightly, what do you call, pinkish shade between it. Okay, that is the beauty. So Krishna has the color complexion for eyes. Okay, what's the other feature? Pardon? Face like a sun and moon. That's right, okay. Sun and moon. Wow. His moon is beautiful and cooling.
And cool, yes.
The sun is very bright, what do you call, very bright and brilliant. So it has both things.
So it is both cool and hot like the sun and the moon. He has both in him.
Okay. Right. Any other features you know about Krishna? Yes? Pardon? Eyes
Eyes
are
are full of love.
full of love. Eyes are full of love. That's right. Yes? Yes? He is young. Yes. He is ever young. What's the age of Krishna? No, not zero. They say he looks 60. When he even gets older, he always looks like 16. That was the scriptural message. Then what else? Other features of Krishna? Yes. Here, yeah, he decorates his hair. That is a beautiful hair decoration. He put a piece of hair feather there. Because the piece of feather is easily available in the forest. No. What are other features of Krishna? Yes? Huh? Yeah, he plays flute. He has the flute. He's very, what do you call it? Expert in flute. When he plays the flute, not only the human beings, even the animals, birds, all the attracted insects. Not only that, even the celestials from other worlds came to witness and hear Krishna's playing his flute. Okay, that's yes.
Why is flute so important to him? Why not any other instrument?
Because he's used to it.
Used to it? Okay.
Because it uses like the right notes.
It is the light notes, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, anybody else? Any other reasons? We have a song. Okay. Okay, Vasu.
What is the name? Special name for that? Murali.
Okay, anybody else has any other reason why he likes flute? Or why is it his favorite instrument? Soothing, okay. Anybody else? Nobody has any thoughts about it? From here? Okay. How does a flute look like? Is it filled with something? Is it hollow? What is it? It's a hollow instrument. Now, it's so important to Krishna because anybody who goes and prays to him should have a heart that's like hollow, that has no bad, malicious or no evil thoughts, no jealousy. Remember you read in Bhagavad Gita the qualities that's dear to God? You remove all those bad qualities, right? So if you go to him like a flute that's hollow, then it is easy to fill your mind with Krishna's thoughts. that is why it's his favorite instrument, because it's hollow. In our mind, he expects us to be hollow like the flute. Yeah, yeah.
He just gives a hollow heart and does nothing.
You have no feeling?
Yeah, it's a black hole.
Hollow in sense, not hollow like that. It means like free of all bad thoughts and bad feelings. That's where God resides.
We already fill our thoughts with so many things, right? Our pre-formed ideas, bad things, against politics, jealousy, hatred, and what we got to the school. And so if we empty all the things out, then the Lord will appear in us.
Then you're filled with always with happiness. You have good thoughts. When you are happy and you have good thoughts, everybody around you, you will make them happy. And they will reciprocate your feelings towards them. Right?
Another thing is, when you're what do you call it? How do you play the flute? What do you do? Blow. He gives the breath, the prana, the jivan, the life for in this universe comes from him. Okay, that's the breath. That's called prana. That's the life force. Is come from Krishna. Yes.
He himself doesn't have a hollow heart, but he himself still eats, and he also gives So he himself is actually anything in that sense.
Yeah. See, that is like a power, that's like a feeling that we impose on Krishna. You know why? When we say like God should be, we have to be like this, God is huge, God is big, we have to go in a way, you don't feel that closeness with God. When somebody always describes him as like somebody who will punish bad people or like who is loving or something so huge, then you don't feel close to that God as a person. But when you put in feelings like just human beings, like a child, it's a feeling that's called power. When you feel God, like there are people who, in olden days, they used to bring food for God every 3 days. All the 3 days they provide, they pray, they provide it with water, they provide it with food. Because it's a power, it's a feeling that they are giving towards God. Instead of thinking him as somebody so universal and so big, and somebody who you don't know, you haven't seen him. When you have a feeling to treat him like a friend of yours or like a little child, then by heart you get close to that person, right? Any child that plays around in your house, you get close to that child because of its innocence, because of its closeness to you. So that is a feeling that people tend to get with God, so that they become close to God. It's very difficult for somebody who hasn't, for all of us who haven't, we have never seen how he looks like. Yes, we read, we see images, we see idols, but we have never seen him as a person as it is. So then how do you connect to God? How do you feel close to God? For us to go and put all our burdens in front of him, to tell him that take care of I can't deal with this, how do we feel that closeness? That's where the feelings come in. That's where we try to imagine him as a human being. And we try to put in all the feelings as human beings, what we go through, we try to impose that on God in a way to get closer to him. And eventually then we become close to God. Because it's for saints and sages who haven't seen God, it's for them when they achieve that stage, it's easy for them to like pray and meditate and do all the prayers and everything. For them it's easy. But for common people, it's not that easy to like just think of God as omnipresent everywhere, no face, no body. It's hard to imagine a God like that and go and pray and to keep all our burdens to him, to give everything, all our worries to him. That's a bit hard. So it's a kind of feeling that we impose on God that makes us feel close to him.
It's called personification of
Yes.
the Almighty God. Personification. We personalize God. We will develop a personal relationship with the God. And he became very personal to us. And it's a mutual interaction.
That is why it's easy for you to relate to Krishna than any other person as God. Am I right? When you see the stories of Krishna, you see the stories of Hanuman, you're naturally attracted. Am I right or wrong here? No? So what are the God stories that you get attracted to? The story Yeah, keep going.
Narada stories.
Vinayaka stories, very good. Then what else? Krishna. Whatever stories you are interested or you are attracted to does have a personal connection to you with that God, right? Either with the story or with the person that's describing the story. The personality that's given to that God in that story, those are the qualities that you get attracted to. Right? It could be any God. It's those qualities that is being imposed on that God draws you closer to that God. With that, it's the same God. We have different names and there are different personalities attached to those different epithets. And those are the qualities that we get attracted to. And then it's easy for us to pray to those specific names. Because the God then becomes personal to us. If you say you like Murugan's story, you become personal fan of Murugan because you love her story. Yes. Sorry, can I get
Louder. Why can't Krishna play other Mara instruments instead of
Because
flute?
he's used to it.
I don't know, maybe it's easy for him to carry it around very
Flute is easily available. Just the bamboo
Just the
from the
bamboo.
forest.
It's
You
very
cut it and make it. It's easy. You don't need to do any special management to make the flute. It's very natural. Carry around, yes.
No.
What's the other Mara instrument you are thinking of? Like? Huh? Recorder is a different form of flute, right?
Yeah,
It's a different form of flute.
basically that's true too.
Yeah, all the different forms of flute. That's right. But flute is the easiest one among all of them to carry. That is good kind. Dama. Because now the sound is the first in creation. The creation, the first comes the sound or nada. That's important. So
Yeah.
Krishna has the flute, comes nada or sound. Shiva, it is the right upper hand. He's dancing Shiva. The right upper hand, and it's a small drum. It's called Dama. Or Udukai, generally called. So that also brings a sound, nada. And Vishnu, instead of flute, he has the conscience. As a Malay, that also brings a nada. So the sound came, the creation, the first came the sound.
What is the Big Bang theory? Is that something to do with the sound? Or nothing to do with sound at all? I'm not talking about the program Big Bang. I'm not talking about the show.
Shaolin too.
I have one thing about Jesus says on the
Alright.
doesn't it also make it a walking stick?
Backing stick? Yeah. For the naughty people, for the naughty kids like you, yes, it is a backing stick.
We're not naughty.
Shaolin. Bring it up.
Which? The large particles? God particle, yes. Dark matter. It expanded or it exploded?
I think they made an delivering announcement.
Yeah.
They have almost discovered the
Discovered what
ball
is that particle?
He saw
that is the different, more philosophical. But it's,
Yeah.
the God's particle revealed the mysteries of the origin of the universe. You have to read. Go and read about it.
I know.
Yeah, it was in the papers the other day.
the